Hi, I'm Heather, and welcome to this gentle yoga breathing session. We're going to begin by scooting the hips forward to the front edge of your chair. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. There's a sense of liftedness through the spine with the shoulders relaxing down the back. Face is soft, eyes can be opened or closed. Hands can be resting on top of the thighs. And sitting in a posture that reflects the intention to be awake and aware, present, but not rigid or uptight. On your next inhale, you're going to reach the heart forward and up, roll the shoulders down the back, the gaze and chin might lift a little bit as you breathe in. And then on the exhale, you're going to curl your tailbone, round your spine, round your shoulders forward and tuck your chin. So inhale, heart forward and up, gaze lifts, shoulders drop back. Exhale, reverse that. So C, curving the spine, tucking the chin, rounding the shoulders. And go ahead and work your way through a few breath cycles, letting your breath really inform the movement and letting your movement reflect the pace and depth of your breath. Inhaling to reach the heart forward and open through the front body, and exhaling to shift the weight back and center down. We'll give ourselves one more here. Exhaling to round the spine, reveling in that stretch, and then coming back to neutral. Connecting hands at heart center, we're going to build on that flexion and protraction a little bit. So on your inhale, you're going to open the arms to cactus, so palms and heart open and exposed. And on the exhale, you're going to round the spine and draw your hands to heart center. We'll do a few rounds of this, easy peasy here. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding back. Inhaling open, exhaling to center. And really bringing some mindful awareness to the whole body experience here, down to the fingertips. So as you're opening through the palms, maybe giving your fingers a little bit of a wiggle. As you're exhaling, really tuck the chin and round that spine. Maybe the gaze begins to lift a little bit on that inhale. Maybe you feel your weight shift back a little bit more on the exhale. We'll give ourselves one more here. Inhale, heart forward, peeling the backs of the hands back. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, go ahead and drop one hand, and on an inhale, fly that free hand up overhead, making sure that your shoulder stays nice and relaxed. Exhale, press it away. We're going to plant that hand and take it on the other side. Inhale, fly high. Really feel that stretch in the side body. Exhale, press it out and away. We're just going to take this alternating sides. Inhale, think lifting up and then over. Exhale, press the hand out and away, feeling that openness through the chest, that lift through the spine. Breathing in to fly the hand, breathing out to send it back. Evening ourselves out here. Inhale, fly open. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, fly open. Exhale, press it away. We're going to add one little optional movement here. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arm up. Exhale, bend at the elbow and hug that elbow in towards the rib cage. And as you're doing this, think about grounding down through that hip and shoulder. Keep that hip grounded as you inhale back up overhead and press it out and away. Let's do that again on this side. So inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, elbow to rib, ground down. Inhale, reach up. Feeling that length, and exhale, press it away. We're going to do one more time on this side before switching sides. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, bend the elbow, grounding down through that hip to inhale, reach tall, and exhale, press it away. Give yourself a quick little shimmy shake, maybe a little rock from side to side, then we're gonna take that on the opposite side. So whatever arm you were just flying, you're gonna anchor that down towards your hip on the seat of the chair. Inhale, sweep that arm up overhead. Exhale, bend the elbow, draw it to the rib cage, soft shoulder, anchored hip here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, press it away. 2 more just like that. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, elbow to rib, open palm and open heart. Inhale, reach. And exhale, press it away. 1 more here. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, elbow to rib. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, press it away. Good, give yourself a little shimmy shake out. We're gonna inhale, open to cactus. Feel that stretch through the front of the chest. Exhale, round the spine, draw hands to heart center. We'll do that a few more times. Inhaling, open to cactus, maybe the gaze lifts. Exhale, round the spine, hands to heart center. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, grounding down and back. This time we're going to inhale, open to cactus. Exhale, round the spine, hands to heart. Next, we're going to inhale, float the hands up overhead. And on your exhale, hinge from the hips, flying the backs of the hands back for airplane pose. Breathing here, feeling how the inhale lifts the rib cage up and away from the pelvis. And the exhale allows us to drop the ribs a little bit closer to the thighs. We'll take 1 more inhale here. Exhale, maybe you get a little bit closer to the floor. And then inhaling the hands up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, open to cactus. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, fly the hands high. Exhale, hinging forward to airplane. Inhale, sweep high. Exhaling, hands to heart. Inhale, open to cactus. Exhale, feel the heart shift back. Inhale, rising tall. Exhale, hinging forward, flying the backs of the hands back. Sweeping high on the breath in. And exhaling, hands to heart. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rising tall. Keep that length in the spine as you exhale, hinging forward to airplane. Inhale, sweep high. And exhaling, hands to heart. Beautiful. Let's inhale our arms open to a T. Exhale, rounding the spine, pushing yourself back in water. Let's do that again. Inhale, T. Then on the exhale, swooshing those hands towards each other. Inhale, opening. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. We're gonna add on now. So inhale, open to that T. Exhale, pushing yourself back in water. Inhale, rising tall. Keep keep the spine lifted as you exhale into a gentle rotation. We're going to take 3 inhales and exhales here. Each in-breath lengthens the spine, and each out-breath softens the heart, the shoulders, and the face. Inhaling length, exhaling softness. Good. Inhaling the arms up overhead. And exhaling, taking that rotation to the opposite side now. 3 inhales and exhales here. Inhaling, lengthen the spine. Exhaling to soften the shoulders, soften the heart. Maybe on your next exhale, you soften open a little bit more. Relaxing eyebrows, jaw, shoulders, all the way down into the feet. Good. Inhaling up and exhaling, hands to heart. This is a gentle sun salutation series. So if you get lightheaded easily or you have low blood sugar, just keep your head above the level of your heart. Don't fold all the way down. We're going to start with our hands at heart center, lifting up through our spine, drawing our skull into alignment with our spine, relaxing the shoulders down the back. And our face is also a part of our body, which means it's a part of our yoga practice. So I invite you to explore or experiment with allowing a soft smile to form across the lips and crinkling the corners of the eyes. On an inhale, sweep the arms out and up, reaching tall, keeping the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, press the palms away as you hinge forward with a long spine. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the heart forward, hug the elbows in, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep out and up, and seal it in, hands to heart center. We're just going to do that a few more times. Inhale, sweep out and up, maybe the gaze lifts. Exhale, long spine, forward fold. Inhale, peel the heart forward as you reach the backs of the elbows back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep out and up. Keep that chest lifted as you exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, press it out and away. Peel the heart through the shoulders as you breathe in. Exhale to melt the head down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, hands to heart center. If you need to go a little faster or a little slower to serve your own needs, feel free to go ahead and do that. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, press it away. Halfway lift, breathing in. Peel that heart through the shoulders. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale out and up, reaching tall. Keep that heart floating as you exhale, hands to heart center. One more, here we go. Inhale, sweep out and up. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, halfway lift. Forward fold on the exhale. Inhale, out and up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Pop up onto the balls of your toes and give yourself some gentle butterflies, dropping the knees open and then closing them back like a book. spine stays lifted, chest is open, hands can be relaxed on the back of the chair. And then pausing at center and dropping both knees to one side. You might notice that your back hip pops forward, totally fine. And then dropping both knees to the other side for windshield wipers. And taking this in alternating fashion. Might feel good to synchronize the breath. We'll even ourselves out here. And then heel toeing the feet and knees wide so that our knees are tracking over our toes at about a 45-degree angle. Hands can rest on top of the thighs. We're going to do some gentle sternum circles. Feeling your weight shift side, forward, side, and back a few times in one direction. Pausing and then reversing directions. Really allowing your awareness to travel into the sitting bones. Feeling the weight shifting side, forward, side, back. Pausing, reversing back. Maybe synchronizing the breath here. And taking it back. Coming back to center. Inhale the arms up, lifting up through the sternum, even lifting the rib cage up and away from the pelvis. And exhale, peel the backs of the hands back for cactus. Inhale, lift tall. Option to lift through the heels for a little bit of a balance pose. Inhale up. And exhale. Notice what it feels like to take up space. Inhale, lift. And exhale. Good. Throw your beach ball away. Give yourself a little shimmy shake. And coming back to neutral.